to come up and give you this great Forex training. He's been trading for a few years now. Serial entrepreneur, just all around well-rounded. And, I've seen this man right here, teach, hundreds of people from around the world, teach them teach them the skill set, teach them how to become a Forex trader, teach them how to build a home-based business. So without any further ado, guys, Mike Polanco is going to show you this training. Go in the chat room, show him some love, and type a 777 in the chat room just to show him some love, to show him that we appreciate him for his time, for this valuable information that he's about to give you guys. Because honestly, not a lot of people do this. Not a lot of people are here on a Friday night, just giving nuggets and teaching people how they can better themselves. All right, Mike Polanco, take it away.
Thank you, sir. Definitely excited for what we're about to show you here today. And this is going to be a kind of like a series, and I'm also going to be putting this on YouTube as well. So for those that have missed this training, can go back and watch this training again. And I'm very excited to be sharing what I have here tonight. Now, again, just like John said, my name is Mike Polanco. I'm 30 years young. I've been trading for about 3 years now. I've traded binary options, cryptocurrency, and fiat currencies, also known as Forex. Just a quick little starter here, just so you guys can understand what we're getting into. The Forex market, guys, is a $6.6 trillion a day industry. Imagine what $6.5 trillion is on a daily basis. These are all the currencies, all in one market. Just to give you an idea of how big this market is, the New York Stock Exchange is about $25 billion a day, right? So that's the New York Stock Exchange, right? New York. All right. Now keep that in mind. We have one of the biggest markets in the world, and the Forex market still trumps that by about 100,000 times, right? Trillions of dollars are trickling in, right? Every time somebody travels, right? If you go to Tokyo, you would have to exchange your dollars for yen. If you went to Europe, you would have to exchange your dollars for euros. If you're from Europe and you're going to Sweden, you would have to trade your euros for Swiss francs, right? So this is happening on a daily basis. And what we're taking advantage of is the markets on an everyday basis, right? Now, guys, if you're new to trading, keep in mind that there are risks to trading. You can lose money, but you can also make money, right? There's never a guarantee as to where the market is going to go next. There's always just an educated guess as to where the market is going, right? And we've educated ourselves by looking at the market, make price patterns, right? And again, like I said in the beginning, right? Like I've said in the chat room, note takers are money makers. So have a notebook, have a pen, and let's get started, right? Trading is not a get rich quick scheme, right? It's not something where you're going to start today and you'll have $1 million by next week. It just doesn't work that way. It takes a lot of discipline, and it takes a lot of tenacity to be able to make it through, right? It takes some thick skin, because you're going to take losses and you're going to make money, but just understand that in anything, there is a learning curve, and you have to be able to go through that learning curve, no matter if you learned something that I may have learned in 2 years in a month, or maybe something that it took me 6 months to learn, it took you 2 years to learn. Everyone is different, but just keep in mind that you have to go at your own pace. This is not a sprint, guys. This is a marathon. So keep that in mind, right? Understand that psychology has a lot to do with how you are a successful trader. And before I get into charts, before we are even close to making money, there are things you need to understand about the market and understand that you need to do these things in order for it to be a smoother transition into becoming a profitable trader, right? So let me go through these philosophies, right? I'm going to go through these philosophies that have helped me become a profitable trader in the last 2.5, 3 years that I have been trading, right? I'm going to start with number one. Number one is journaling your wins and your losses. It is vital to your success as a trader by doing so. You understand your wins and your losses for any reason, right? You took a buy and it lost. I need you to write it down. Write down how you were feeling. Write down what trade it was and how many pips or why do you lose, right? I want you to understand the market conditions and why you took that trade and why you lost and why you won. This allows you to have a stepping stone for back testing your future accuracy. It is very important to understand why you've won and also why you've lost. It makes you a more seasoned trader, right? Number two, trading with a clear mindset is very important. If you guys understood how important this was, you would not trade. One, if you've just got into an argument or a fight with somebody, if you had just had a horrible day maybe at work, or you've gotten into a fight with your spouse or your brother, your sister, or whatever the case may be, it's very important, guys, and I can't emphasize this enough, to have a clear mind when trading in the market. By not having a mental distraction, you can see the charts and patterns clear, and you can focus on your strategy, right? You can focus on your strategy with a clear and concise discipline that is going to allow you to take that trade and be profitable, right? I'm gonna go ahead and let Logan in, but I wanna, hey guys, so just to backtrack real quick, and this is the reason I would love for everyone to make it on time. I give everybody 5 minutes from start time to jump on. For future reference, after 7:05, I will not be allowing any more participants into this PowerPoint, because it serves as a distraction, and it's also disrespectful for the people that got here on time. So please, guys, be sure to make it on time. I usually start these webinars 5 minutes before, so you can make it on time, okay? So moving forward, do not risk what you can't lose. If you have $1,000 in your bank account, I do not expect you to go in and start trading with your $1,000 account, right? If you have $1,000 in your bank account, I don't want you taking out the $1,000 out of your bank account to trade with $1,000, knowing that you have groceries that you have to buy, knowing that you have responsibilities, right? Because if you cannot afford to risk this money, right? Only risk what you can afford. You allow yourself room for possible losses to earn back and better the chances to stay in the market, okay? This is a probabilities game, guys. And being able to understand that the probability of you winning goes up the longer you can stay in the market, meaning that the less you risk, the more possibility you have of winning in the market, is going to allow you a long game within your trading journey. Okay, write that down, guys. Being patient is going to be vital. A lot of us don't have patience, and you'll learn what your patience is by the time you start trading. About a month, 2 months, 5 months into your trading journey, it'll kind of show you things about yourself. You'll start learning that you may be a very greedy person, right? You'll start learning that maybe you're not as patient as you once thought you were, right? Being patient and trusting your analysis allows you to become an independent trader and apply your lessons correctly. Financial freedom is not just about finances, but the knowledge that allows you to become and stay free. Guys, this is vital to your trading journey. Please write this down and live by this rule. Patience is key. Do not attempt to predict the market. Guys, we don't know if the market is going to move 100 points in one direction or down 100 points in another direction. Guys, do not attempt to predict the market. React to it. The market will give you beautiful trades. By trying to predict the market, you have already lost due to how many participants are involved. Traders are not psychics. Patiently reacting and this patiently react, and this profession can be the easiest vehicle you drive. Guys, right now, you are looking at the keys to a Ferrari. Right now, all you have to do is turn the key and drive this vehicle. But one thing is for certain, you can only get to that place is if you stay coachable, right? Coachability, number one thing. Anything you've learned about the Forex markets, anything you've learned about trading binary options or cryptocurrency, if you guys have done it before, I need you to forget, because allowing yourself to open your mind up to these concepts and philosophies will allow you to rip that Ferrari on and be able to get on the fast track to success, okay? Number 6, count pips, not money. By counting pips only, you can change the value by increasing it the next time. If you get a specific pip goal, which means the goal of how much money you want to make, or you want to allow to risk, you can reach it consistently. The higher you value them for for future trades. Okay, so meaning that if your pip goal is 30 pips today, because you have a small account, doesn't mean that you are going to means that you can make more money later on. So 30 pips today, that you can only make maybe $10 on those 30 pips. Later on in the future, those same 30 pips could be hundreds of dollars. All right, so keep that in mind, guys. Okay, cool. So trade your own style of trading, guys. It's very important for you guys to understand what I'm going to be teaching you today and within this trading course. But understand, guys, that you need to understand and trade at your own pace, and 2, with your own trading style. Everyone sees the market a bit different. By using your own trading style, you can become very successful just by a little bit of guidance as tools, right? A little bit of guidance from your tools, which I'm going to go into a little later, will help you go a long way. You can create your blueprint to success by becoming an independent and trusting your analysis. Becoming independent and trusting your analysis is going to be very important within your trading journey. Okay, guys? And we got a couple other important philosophies here. Using confirmations is important. And write this down, guys. Usually for me to get into any trade, I'm looking for at least 5 to 6 confirmations, right? Write this down. It's going to be very important. I'm looking for 5 to 6 confirmations, right? Using confirmations is very important. You aren't trading blindly. Only you can determine how many confirmations you need to feel comfortable with a trade. So you only know how many confirmations you'll know to feel comfortable with a trade. So you can use as many as you need. The more confirmations, the better the trade. The more confirmations, the more confidence in your trade you will have. The less confirmations, the more of a gamble it is. So keep that in mind, guys. If you guys have no confirmations, then there is no reason why you should be in a trade. Okay. Now, do not chase trades. By chasing, you are forcing trades, excuse me, you are forcing trades, and by forcing trades, you are attempting to predict the market. Let the market come to you so you can react correctly. Apply your style, your risk, apply your style, risk the correct amount, allow yourself to be patient, and the more pips you will catch. Guys, and last but not least, withdraw, withdraw, and withdraw by withdrawing frequently. You allow yourself, and let me go ahead and make this a little bigger, okay? Right? You allow yourself to see and feel your success by utilizing profits how you desire, right? We're here to pay bills, maybe start a business, maybe you just wanted an extra cash flow. Whatever it is, use the market to your advantage. You know the market is real when you see the benefits that come along with your hard work. Remember, you earned it. All right, guys? So one of the most important things is using and utilizing these philosophies to your advantage. These are the philosophies that I've learned to use throughout the last 3 years to become profitable. Okay, guys? Do not take this with a grain of salt. Use them word for word. They are very important and have been very important to me in my last 3 years of trading. Okay, guys? So I'm going to go ahead and get started with a training I put together for you guys for today that is going to put you in the correct mindset. And I think for next time, what we'll do is go into more technicals, right? Going into more things like what is a pip? How do you count pips and things like that? But I need you to understand how the market works. Okay, guys? So mindset, right? The market is not against you. The market is not against you, guys. I need you guys to understand that. The market is here to give you information, okay? And it is up to you to interpret that information and take the best course of action, okay? The market is going to give you different price patterns, different things, and I'm going to teach you those different things as these webinars continue. What I need you guys to do, though, is I need you to create an edge. I need you to use your tools. What are your tools? In about half an hour, 30 minutes, I'm going to be sending out a webinar for you guys to get on so you guys can see the tools that I have been using for the last 3 years in order for me to become a successful trader. That webinar is at 8 p.m. At 8 p.m., you guys will be able to see what I've used to become the profitable trader that I have been. And those tools are going to be very important. All right, guys. Lack of confidence creates fear. And this is all part of the mindset, guys. If you don't have confidence in the market, right? If you had just started, let me put it this way. If you just started a brand new job and they did not tell you what to do and how to do it and the steps to get different things in that job done, what are you then going to have moving forward? You're going to be scared to maybe do anything or have fear, or you may break something, or whatever the case may be. You might be in a position of fear, and fear creates ignorance because you then don't know what you have to do next. Okay? So it's very important, guys, to come in this with confidence, go in this at your own speed, and be able to take it to the next level, okay? Next up, understand that each situation you encounter is unique. You are in the now, not in the past, not in the future. The stronger your belief in that uniqueness in each moment lowers your potential to associate. All right, guys? It lowers your potential to associate each individual unique situation as a unique situation. Understand that what happened before and what will happen in the future does not affect what you're doing now. The lower your potential to associate, the more open your mind will be to perceive the market as to what is offering you from its perspective. Meaning that it doesn't matter what you think, what your friend thinks, it's what the market is informing you, what it's giving you as information for you to react in the market. Let's see who's here. Emmanuel, okay, I'm gonna go ahead. Awesome. Cool, I just wanna make sure everybody is good. Cool. All right, guys, so 1, the market is not against you. 2, we're gonna go ahead and create that edge. 3, lack of confidence creates fear. 4, each and every individual unique situation is unique. Only thing is that you have to understand that it's unique, and you have to understand that each and every situation is different. So when you understand that, you understand the market from what its perspective, okay? And last but not least, alter your belief by not changing your belief, but by simply transferring energy from one concept to another. Guys, let me read that again. Alter your belief by not changing your belief, but by simply transferring that energy from one concept to another. Guys, let me put it to you this way. Have you guys ever believed in Santa? Right? You guys believed in Santa Claus, but then after a certain amount of time, you have altered your belief in Santa Claus, by transferring one belief system to another, then knowing, okay, cool, I now know that my parents are the people putting Christmas presents under the tree and not Santa, right? Now, you ever had that one kid or maybe that parent or your brother and sister tell you, hey, Santa's not real, and you didn't want to believe them. But what ended up happening is that over time, you then alter your belief to then change that mindset. And that's the same thing I need you to understand here, right? Okay, guys. Understanding market structure. The keys to understanding market structure and how it moves. Guys, you either have an uptrend, a downtrend, or a consolidation, right? Here we have an uptrend where the market is continuously going up, and the market provides a low, as you see here on the bottom left-hand side of the screen. Market provides a low, market impulsively moves up, comes back to retrace. Retracement is just a retracement of the market, right? It's a pullback, right? When the market pulls back from the direction it's going to go in, right? After it gives you that high, when it pulls back, the market then tends to not pull back lower than that previous low. And then you'll get a system just like this, right? So you have a low, then a high, then a lower high, then a higher high, then a lower high, higher high, lower high, and it continues until we then have a market that then goes into a consolidation, right? And this is what an uptrend looks like in the market. You see that the market gives you a low, then gives you a higher high, then market comes down, gives you a lower high, then gives you a higher high, then gives you a higher low, then gives you a higher high, then gives you a higher low, and so on and so forth, until you get something called a trend reversal, okay? A trend reversal. When you get that trend reversal, you normally get something called consolidation before you get a trend reversal. A consolidating market is when the market moves between two price points in the market and continues to do so until you get a breakout, which is illustrated on the right-hand side of that screen. Consolidations are just indecisions in the market, also known as trading in a range. Okay, so you'll have a range where price doesn't break above a price or doesn't break below a certain price, and it just continues to fluctuate within that range. Normally, you want to stay out of these indecisive markets until the market breaks out either to the upside or the downside. Okay, and this is what it looks like. Okay, this is what it looks like right here. This is what a consolidating market looks like. You have a big impulsive move to the upside, as you guys see here, and then a consolidation that went over a certain amount of time. And again, guys, you'll have this consolidating market until the market breaks out of a zone, right? So you have an impulse move with a consolidation. Now, a downtrend is the complete opposite. Market is at a high, then market gives you a lower low, then market gives you a lower high, then gives you a lower low, lower high, lower low, and continues to do so until the market either goes into consolidation, which then you would want to be out of the market by then, or reverses and goes the opposite way, which is called a trend reversal, as you guys see here. The market was in an uptrend, market then gave you a little consolidation within a range, and then market trended down, as you guys see here, okay? So it's very important to understand when the market, it is done with these market trends. When is the market done with these market trends? When the market breaks structure, as you guys see here, okay? So very important. Okay, guys? So the cycle continues over and over and over again. You'll get an uptrend and consolidation, then a downtrend. You'll get a downtrend and consolidation, then an uptrend. And it'll continue to do so, right? Because now you understand the market. As soon as you guys know where you're at in the market, you then can make a decision as to where the market may want to go to next. Understanding where the where you are in the market is crucial to understanding where the market wants to go next. The market moves in waves. Once you understand and know the direction of the where the market is moving, you have two things that you want to look for, right? And again, this is things that I'm going to break down over time in this series. These waves are called Elliot waves and have three major characteristics. And write this down. You guys will we'll be able to cover this later on, right? So it's one, an impulsive wave, right? Impulsive wave just means a wave that is going with a lot of momentum to one direction or another. It can be an impulsive wave to the upside, which is called a bullish impulsive wave. You also have a retracement. Once that impulsive wave is done, you'll have a slight retracement before you get another impulsive wave, meaning that you would want to see some sort of retracement before the continuation. And then you have a correction. And guys, I will go through this with market analysis later on with you guys, okay? But just quick, this is what an impulsive wave and a retracement looks like, okay? You'll have an impulsive wave to one direction, then a retracement, but still not breaking the lows from before. Then you have an impulsive wave and a retracement, but again, still not breaking the higher high that it created on the first wave, and still not breaking that retracement level, that low that it created on that wave. And then a continuation impulse wave to the upside. And then you have a major correction. And I'll go over that as time goes on, how these waves happen over and over and over again, okay? Guys, take a picture of this. These are called price patterns. This is what we're going to be concentrating on as the days and weeks go on. I'm going to be teaching you how some of these price patterns work as the weeks and months go on. So guys, take a screenshot of this if you can. If you're on a computer, if you're on a Mac, it's Command-Shift-3. If you're on your phone, it's probably your home button and the volume button for a screenshot. But take a screenshot of this because this is going to be very important. Okay. Now, I'm going to be starting a challenge. It's a $60 to $7K challenge. Okay, guys. I'm going to be doing this for the people that get on our 8 p.m. webinar tonight. Okay. Our 8 p.m. webinar tonight. I'm going to be sharing the link. John, if you can go ahead and do me a quick favor and share the link to tonight's webinar on the chat, if you can, please. And we're going to be going through this challenge later on. Now, guys, if you guys want to know what tools, I'm using, right, to become a successful trader, jump on our webinar tonight at 8 p.m. It's going to be every night, Monday through Sunday at 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. John, I believe, has put the link. Yeah, John has put the link in the description in the chat. You guys can go ahead and join our 8 p.m. webinar. It is going to be going through some education tools that I've used to become successful within this organization that I'm currently in right now, guys. And I want to share that with you. I'm also going to be continuing this Tuesday and Friday webinar with you guys as time goes on. But real quick, guys, if you guys have had some sort of, if you guys have gained some sort of knowledge from what I've taught today, type 111 in the chat. There's so much more that I'm going to be able to give you guys as time goes on. Just remember, guys, it is more about your psychology when it comes to trading, and less about how much money you have in the market and how much money you can make. As soon as you have that psychology down, you guys will be able to make a killing in the market, right? And we're going to go ahead and share what we have going on in about 20 minutes with the team. So guys, if you guys want to learn more about how I've learned how to trade, get on tonight's webinar at 8. The description is in the chat. And for those on YouTube, the description is going to, the link is going to be in the description. All right, guys. So that concludes tonight's webinar. I'm really humbled and blessed to be able to even give you this information and kind of give you this information during these hard times. For those that want to take advantage of the situation, I just want to go ahead and share this one last video. Not that one. This one last video on YouTube, and it's this video right here. Lions. Let me see if I can get this this one video. And this is the video I want you guys to see, right? You have this lion, right? You have this lion, guys, and this lion is waiting here for opportunity. And look at all the opportunity that it's missing out on. Look at all the opportunity that it could be blessed with. Look at all the opportunity it is sleeping on. It's just sitting there. Opportunity after opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. And then you have somebody that is more hungry. Come along and take the opportunity. Take the opportunity right from your hands when you could have gotten that opportunity. Guys, don't be that lion. All right? Guys, don't be that lion. That lion missed out on a huge opportunity. Okay? That lion missed out on a huge opportunity. At 8 p.m., we have an amazing opportunity that is going to, quite frankly, maybe change your life, because I know it did mine, because now I'm in here changing your lives. So guys, jump on 8 p.m.'s opportunity. I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Thank you, guys.